Hey guys, welcome back and thanks for joining us here at Totally Booked Readers. My name is Alyssa.
I'm Kiara.
And I'm Hope. We're three best friends with a passion for reading who enjoy getting together to talk about all kinds of books.
We're just here for the vibes, the good, the bad, and the spicy.
So stick around for the rest of this episode where we will be playing a game of Who's Most Likely To.
So we have put together, we found a list from a website, was this Cosmopolitan? And we've kind of put together a list of our own from that list of our favorite questions to ask. And we're going to go through and kind of answer who of our favorite book characters or book characters that we know of we think are most likely to fit these random questions.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and for an added element of like surprise between the three of us, we're all going to answer individually, type out our answers, and then show them to each other on the screen, let you guys know what we picked for anyone listening and only listening. But if you're watching, you can tune in, you can see us, who we choose, we'll put them on the screen, kind of like this. I'm saying hi.
Hi.
So yeah, that's how that'll go.
I will say I'm super excited. Let's see, Kiara, you put this list together. Would you like to read the first one?
Oh gosh, I will read the first one, but just kind of letting everyone know I'm a little nervous because I feel like my mind's gonna go blank as soon as you guys ask me questions. So I wonder if you guys are also a little worried about that. Okay, so our first question is most likely to believe in star signs. I kind of had one come right to the brain.
Mine's a little cheeky.
I feel like I know what you're going to put, so I'm going to put something else.
Oh, were you going to put it?
I didn't even think about it until, like, you said that it was cheeky, and I was like, of course.
Okay. I don't know if I like mine or not.
That's okay.
I feel like mine's not cheeky, mine's cliche.
Okay.
Right, are we ready?
Well, we'll all hold it up. Yep. In 3, 2, 1. Yes, Tori and Darcy Vega is what Alyssa put. Hope.
Resan.
That's funny.
I don't to the stars
so.
who listen. He believes
Honestly,
in them.
You're right.
The fate of the stars, absolutely.
And then I put Bryce Quinlan from Crescent City because she's just, I don't know, she's just that kind of girl. Like I can feel the vibes from her. And I know you guys haven't read that one yet. I don't know if you should.
Uh-oh.
I think it's fun, but I just know like the type of fantasy y'all like. I don't know if you'll like it. I'm scared.
Well, I feel like I have to because in order to continue reading the A Court of Thorns and Roses series.
Yeah, so you'll have to let me know if you also think Bryce believes in star signs.
I'll let you know. For those who don't know,
I was about to say, what was yours from?
Tori and Darcy Vega, they're from the Zodiac Academy series. And they quite literally have to read their, what's it called?
Horoscope
every single day to know how their day's going to go. So they believe wholeheartedly.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. Definitely makes sense.
I'm glad that we all had different answers. That was fun.
Okay, next question is, who is most likely to never get married? I have 2.
Okay.
But I don't know if okay. Are we ready?
No.
Oh. I feel like there's a better answer, but this is the first one that came to mind.
This one might hurt people's feelings. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Let me put it in a mirror. I mean, I put
Riddick. I'd marry him in a heartbeat.
Well, yeah, you would, but would he marry someone? Like, that's his choice. And I just feel like he's good in his single life. He's enjoying it. Who knows, maybe forever.
I think
Tamlin. He'll settle down.
And Alyssa put who?
Helion?
Oh.
From A Court of Thorns and Roses series. I feel like he's just, he has a great time. His true love is obviously married, so I think he's gonna live his days out without a partner,
I guess.
Without a further partner. He's just a flirt, Yep.
He's a playboy.
Eternal bachelor. Like Riddick.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And then Tamlin, poor guy.
He's gonna get married. He's gonna pick the most basic girl.
He'll settle.
He'll settle.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
I don't know. I'm here for a Tamlin redemption arc. We're not there yet, but I'm open.
I don't hate the guy. I pity him. Hate the guy. So,
it's hard to come back from.
Yep. All right. Next question. Who's most likely to join a cult?
I can't think of their name.
Do you have one, Alyssa?
Yeah.
I don't know if mine's gonna make sense. I just think it's funny.
I literally can't think of their name, and this is going to go terribly.
You could describe them to us.
I'm looking it up.
Okay.
I thought it started with a... I found it. Hold on. Okay. Wait. I'm making it bigger and ready for us. Okay. I'm ready. You can count down.
3, 2, 1.
Oh my goodness.
Geraldine.
I put Geraldine from Zodiac Academy because quite literally, she already runs her own cult. Like,
that is really good. That's cheeky.
Thank you.
I put Aiden or Adion, however you pronounce his name, from the Throne of Glass series, because talk about a man of blind faith and loyalty. You tell him, he'll believe it.
You're right. But I feel like he would be born into it. I mean, like, that's kind of what's going on. Is like he was born to believe, and then he believed, and then he continued to choose to believe.
That's true, but I was also thinking of, like, a character that, like, you couldn't, once he believes it, you couldn't convince him otherwise. Like, you couldn't convince him it'd be bad. Like, he'd be like, no, this is for the best.
Yeah, I agree. And what was yours, Hope?
I put Andarna. Because I feel like if you told her there was a group of people over there just, like, slaughtering some sheep, she would join immediately.
Oh, good point. If they're sacrificing sheep, would she be down?
We can't eat our friends in Darna.
Nope.
Okay, next question. Who's most likely to get a terrible tattoo?
I haven't read this book, but I'm going with it.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
I wanted to put Riddick. That's what came to mind immediately.
Hunt? Who's Hunt?
Hunt Athalar.
Oh,
because of his
boyfriend's video that we did.
Hope's never read the book.
No, but that image is, like, burned into my brain. It's a terrible tattoo. I can't.
Will Grayson.
Well, hold on. I have to address this because Hunt's tattoo that she's talking about is the barbed wire, like, the halo around on his head. For those of you who have read that book, you will be mad at Hope for saying that. But just keep in mind, she hasn't read it. Give her some grace, please.
I haven't read it. I solely did that
she doesn't know.
The image is burned into my brain from our I think it was my birthday celebration video.
Yes.
They all were showing me pictures and I was terrible tattoo. No.
Don't give her grace. Give her hell, people. Give her hell.
She is speaking on something she's not knowledgeable about, but she's just a human, okay? We are flawed.
She's just a girl.
She's just a girl. And then I put Will Grayson because I feel like he just would. I mean, the table dancing scene, he's a goofy guy. You're telling me he's not getting drunk and then walking downtown, passes a tattoo shop and isn't like, let's just go, guys.
Is this Will Grayson from Will Grayson, the John Green book? Is that what we're talking about?
No, from the Devil's Night series.
Okay.
By Penelope Douglas.
I feel like we know two different Will Graysons, Kiara, because I feel like maybe Will Grayson before Will Grayson's book would have done that, but I feel like Will Grayson after Will Grayson's book would not get a dumb tattoo.
I do not agree with you. It says a terrible tattoo. I think he would think it's funny and he would get it and his girl would be like, you've got to be joking me. Like, I think that's how it would go down.
Maybe perhaps. But I mean, I don't even think I need to make a argument. Riddick would definitely get a drunken, dumb, terrible tattoo.
That was the first thing that popped into my mind, but I was like, I can't do 2 Riddicks in a row. So I'm glad you did.
Every single answer.
Yes.
Riddick.
Could be.
He's most likely to do anything. The next question.
He's off limits for this question. We know.
Yeah.
He'll do it.
Alrighty.
So
who's
the next
most
question...
likely... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Who's most likely to have a threesome other than Riddick?
And I think that we can't say people who we know have had threesomes.
Yeah, so no RH or Why Choose novels.
Mm-mm.
This is going to be hard.
Most likely to, or like who I would like to see, you know?
I'm going to say most likely to. Like, who do you think would be, like, down if it was suggested or be the one suggesting?
That makes it harder. We might have to, like, cut some of this thought process. Or we'll leave it all in. Who knows? I need to look at my bookshelves. Hold, please.
I am confused. Alyssa, do you have one?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, no.
Well, I have 2. I have one that's like, I think y'all will think is crazy, and then I have one that I think y'all will be like, yeah.
I don't know if mine's crazy or not.
I'm going to do the one that I think y'all will think is crazy first, and then I'll show you my other option.
Okay. I'm ready.
All right. 3,
I don't
2,
want to show mine.
1.
I looked at Heartless and I was thinking about Willa. Oh, wait. Most likely to have a threesome. I was thinking, like, finding, like, a threesome, like, to say.
No.
So I'm like, I don't know. I'll start, guys. I said Deep End characters. So Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. I don't remember their names, but the 2 main characters, I was like, they'd pull someone in. I don't know who. Probably a swimmer of sorts.
I don't think they would. I think Lucas is too...
Oh my god, you're so right. He said that.
He's very, like...
Please disregard me.
He doesn't want to.
Disregard
That's the word
me.
I'm looking for.
Monogamous?
Like, he's not really, like, territorial, but he's kind of like... He doesn't want to share. It's not his thing.
Yeah, I agree. That was a wash for me, guys. Sorry.
Mine, I said Willa Grant because I think she would be down. She's just like wild and free and fun. I feel like she would definitely be like, okay. Now, Kate, on the other hand, no way in hell.
You're right, yeah.
I
See,
see
that's
it.
why I was struggling so hard because I was like, oh, I have to find like a pair and then like another person. Like I have to put them together.
Yeah. My
Incorrect.
second option goes well with Hope's,
I
which
put
was,
Cassian.
yeah, my second option was Nesta. And we all know who it would be with. And Sarah J. Maas, why haven't we? Why? Why isn't that?
No, that
Somewhere.
was the one I was gonna write, and I was gonna write all three of them because remember I was trying to find three. But it exists. It just doesn't exist in a published sense. So
It should. And I would pay good money.
yeah, I've never laid my eyes on the scene on what has been written, but I hear about it all the time, and I would like to find it. So
I haven't either. I think she just hinted at it in an interview. And her publisher
but I think
told
people
her,
have read it. Maybe they haven't.
How? No, I think
Maybe
her
they
publisher
haven't.
told her to take it out. And so
You're
she
right.
said that in one interview, and she was like, yeah, there was gonna be a... But my publisher was like, Silver Flames is already a little raunchy, take it out. And everyone was like, take it out? Fire your
Yeah.
publisher.
I think what it was is like we heard that interview, we heard that story, and then someone wrote like a fan fiction about it or a fanfic scene about it.
Which
Be like,
honestly,
this is probably what we're missing.
honestly, at this point, I'll take it. So if you have any recs, send them my way.
Okay. Would you like to read the next question, Hope?
Is it mine or Alyssa's question?
I'll read it. Who's most likely to get caught having sex in public?
Why is my mind going blank to all of the questions now?
I still don't have an answer.
I have one, but I don't believe it wholeheartedly. So while y'all are thinking, I'm going to keep looking.
I believe mine wholeheartedly.
Oh, so your answers are the best. Oh, gosh. Okay.
I think y'all having y'all's bookshelves is like hurting y'all because I'm just having to come up with these blind. I think y'all are thinking too hard. Are we ready?
We're
Yes.
ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
So I said Persephone from Neon Gods.
Isn't that their stick?
Yeah.
Lawyers? So yes.
Yep. Correct. Good job, Hope.
Rose and Connor's crazy, Kiara.
Mine was a bit of a cop out. So Rose and Connor from the Calloway Sisters series. If you read to their second book in that series, a little something happens, and that's what I'm referring to because I couldn't think of anyone else. So Rose and Connor.
I said Damon and Winter Torrance, which is from the Devil's Night series. Honestly, I think any of the Devil's Night series couples would do it. But
I wanted to say Caleb from the Zodiac Academy.
Oh, heck yeah.
But I was like, we've also done a lot of Zodiac Academy, but that was fitting. I should have said it.
I couldn't
would've been a
remember
good
the
one.
name of the characters from Den of Vipers. What is one of them? Diesel or something?
Roxanne.
Roxy
Yeah.
something. I don't know. I was gonna say one of them, but I couldn't think of their names.
Any of them. Oh my gosh. There's a scene from that book that lives in my head rent-free daily.
Where she's getting the tattoo? Because that's the one that lives in my head.
The one where they're up against the window.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't count that as public because they're like really high up. But anyway, moving on.
They totally would on a first floor window too, though. Like,
Yeah, they totally would. Nothing would stop them. The window was just there for convenience. They weren't worried about people looking in.
That's funny. Okay, next question. Who's most likely to go skinny dipping? And I have an immediate answer to this one.
Me too.
I don't. Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm gonna put this. I'm just not gonna be able to say a lot about my answer because I don't want to spoil anything for a certain someone.
I won't either.
Okay.
Who are you putting?
I think I have one.
I'm also spelling all these character names from memory, so if I spell any of them wrong, please don't come for me.
Okay, I just made my font bigger. I'm ready to go.
I have one too.
Are you ready, Hope?
Yes.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Heck yeah.
So Kiara and Alyssa have the same answer. This is the first time it's happened so far out of the questions.
Me and Alyssa both put Aelin. I added and Lysandra to mine, which I think they're both valid. Like we said, we won't say much, but
they're from
I
the
wonder
Throne
if
of
you
Glass
agree.
series.
Yes.
And then what was yours, Hope?
Damon Black. He's the male main character of the Lux series.
Ooh, what makes you think that he would go skinny dipping?
There's a scene in like a big like pond thing, and I can just totally see it happening. He totally would. He's like self-obsessed. It's one of those things that's like, look at me, you know? He would do it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
You know who else would go skinny dipping?
Who?
The deep end characters.
They would. I think
Luke.
Willa and Summer from Chestnut Springs would. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All the gals is from me. So that's why I was like, when you said your male main character, I was like, where's that coming from? But I get it now.
would.
Riddick would.
Riddick would.
I think Garrick would.
Probably.
For sure.
Okay.
Bodhi, no. Zayden, no. Garrick,
Arik, no.
Arik, no. His brother?
Sawyer, surprisingly, yes.
I see it.
Really? I don't think
I
he
think
would.
he would. I think he
He
would.
would.
Crazy.
That's crazy. I really don't think Sawyer would.
You don't think so?
No.
I think he would.
I don't think Sawyer's confident enough.
He got with Ree like first week. You don't think he's confident enough?
Sawyer did?
Yes.
Why do I not remember that?
I don't
Yes.
remember
He slept
either.
with Ree?
Yes.
I don't
He
remember
did.
this either.
That's crazy. Ree and Violet would.
Yes,
Only
they
together.
would.
Not separately. Only if they were together. They would.
I agree.
Girls' night.
For real. This next question is crazy.
Okay. And I have a clarifying question after the actual question.
Okay.
Who's most likely to make a sex tape? Is this individual characters or is this couples?
Surprise me. Either or.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah.
Oh. I said Rio from the Windy City series. I haven't read all of the Windy City series, and I heard he's getting his own book soon. But I think he would definitely make a sex tape.
That's a good answer. I said Dorian from Throne of Glass. I feel like I can't say anything. I don't know. I just feel like he would. I hate that I can't talk about it.
I think he would only if his partner agreed.
Yeah. I don't think it would take much convincing. I think it'd be like a do you want to?
Yeah.
Like, well, if you want to. And then be like, down.
I don't even think it'd be that. I think it would be like, his partner would be like, turn it on. And he'd be like, yes.
True. Hey, he'd be more coy than that. He'd be go, like more smooth.
I'll turn on whatever video camera you want me to. Yes, queen.
Period. Okay, in hopes.
I put Sloane and Rowan. It wouldn't go anywhere.
Like Rowan would, but Sloane wouldn't.
I was about to say, I don't think Sloane would at all.
I think she would for him. It wouldn't go anywhere.
I think maybe... I agree. I think it would be one of those, like, where they make it and they watch it and then they delete it.
Probably. Yeah, something like that. Or, you know, look at it every once in a while. Watch it every once in a while.
They would lock that shit down, though. No one else would find it.
Yeah.
That was a fun one. Okay, the next one. Who is most likely to have a tattoo on their butt?
I'm trying to think of... There are 100% book characters who have tattoos on their butts, and it's a part of the book, but I cannot, for the life of me, think of one.
I'm going out there. I'm going like you wouldn't suspect until they take their pants off, and you're like,
oh. I'm doing one you would suspect. I'm ready.
I'm not. Oh my gosh.
All right. 3, 2, 1. I
think all of these are pretty valid.
Yeah. I said Asriel from A Court of Thorns and Roses series. I feel like it would be a surprise, like a moment of like, oh my gosh, but then he'd be like, yeah, the Rhys and Cassian bet me and I lost, and it'd be like, okay, that makes so much sense.
I can see it.
Also, you know, ass real. He's got to have something, you know.
Has to have something hiding under there.
He's got to have something.
I said Seth Capella. I think that's his last name. It doesn't matter. But he's from the Zodiac Academy series. He's a little goofy. I mean, the man is always naked. Always. So I feel like he would, and he would show it off. Like, it wasn't written, but in my head, like, it's fact. He has one.
I agree. I think it's of someone's face as well.
Probably. Like a woman's face. Mm-hmm.
Someone's face.
That's wild. I put Rhiannon. I feel like hers would be unexpected as well. But, like, she got it for her, you know?
Yeah, like on her 18th birthday or something.
Yeah.
I see that too.
Maybe her twin has a matching one.
Maybe.
Maybe it's like a twin joke.
Okay. Next question is most likely to go on Love Island.
Oh my gosh. I've never seen Love Island, so I don't know if my answer can be taken for fact or not.
Yeah. Mine has some like caveats I have to explain. have to explain to the listeners.
Okay. I don't know if mine will make sense because I don't know what Love Island is, but from what my brain thinks it is, I'm going to go with this.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Tamlin.
I almost put Tamlin.
I almost said Chase.
Did you really?
Yes.
Who was yours? Oh, Kiara.
Okay, mine is Gibbsy. He's from the Boys of Tommen, and this is like, I thought of this question of like, if they end up in a relationship, I'm thinking like, say that relationship never existed. That's what I have to do. Also, he has to turn of age. Okay, so now he's older. He's single. he's the perfect candidate. There's a lot of caveats there, but I don't know. It's what came to my heart.
So I chose Tamlin, because he's obviously gonna be in search of his perfect mate. And like,
you're not wrong.
Just imagine, long blonde hair, tan from the spring, out on the summer island, looking for his perfect bride.
The long hair gets all the girls, so maybe he'll have better
does.
luck on Love Island.
I was this close to putting Tamlin, but I put Chase from Say You Swear. Hated him in the book. Absolutely hated him. But very similar situation to Tamlin, where he's got to look for a new one now.
I think he's also just very much like a bro.
Yeah.
And like, that's what's on Love Island.
Absolutely.
The bros.
Mm-hmm.
So,
The bros.
where they go and like they find a better bromance than they do a romance, that would be Chase.
I feel like even though Tamlin doesn't like scream those qualities, I feel like he would like really fit in. Like he would be like, yeah. Like he wouldn't even want to find a girl by the end. He'd be like, I have my pals, my best buds.
That's funny. I agree.
Let's see here. Who is most likely to get divorced?
Okay. Are we thinking a couple on this one? Like pick a couple? Okay.
Oh, this is going to be difficult.
Okay. I need to think.
Wait, no, I have an answer.
I have 2 answers.
That was quick. Both of you so quick. Wait, hold on. I need to use my brain.
I can't remember his name.
3, 2, 1.
Me and Hope have the exact same couple.
That's so funny. I agree.
Lowen and Jeremy from Verity.
It ain't lasting.
No, sorry.
They are cuckoo. It might not get to a divorce. Someone might kill someone.
Yeah.
Those people need to be alone.
I agree.
Honest.
They're not good for anyone.
No.
Okay. I chose Bailey and Bo Eaton from Hopeless in the series by Elsie Silver. The Chestnut Springs series by Elsie Silver. Because even though I love a good Elsie book, I just feel like I don't know, something about them. They just don't. They started on a lie, and they just don't match for me. I don't know.
I almost put Jasper, and I think her name's Sloane, right? Jasper and Sloane. But then I was like, that's just my bias coming into play because they love each other, I guess. So they're not going to get divorced. I don't know. But that was me because they're my least favorite couple from that series.
They're my least favorite couple as well, but like, I think they'll stay together because they've loved each other for so long. Bailey and Bo, on the other hand, I feel like Bo was just really excited about Bailey, and I think that's gonna wear off.
Yeah. I mean,
and then Nesta and Cassian, come on. they're the most toxic book couple ever. And I'm pretty sure Cassian never says I love you.
I think people are going to come for you for saying
Come for me. Come for
it.
me. I stand by it. I'm a Nesta hater.
They had a lot. I am not a Nesta hater, but they had a lot going on in that book, like a lot to like they probably still need to kind of like work through after like the contents of that book. So I understand where you're coming from.
They need
but
therapy.
I'm a Nesta lover, so
if Nesta has no haters, I'm dead.
Oh my goodness.
Anywho.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Okay, read the next one, Alyssa.
Okay.
That's funny.
Who's most likely to be the one that got away? What does that mean?
I think in this context, it means... I don't know.
Like, who's the character?
Oh, like if we've read a couple of triangles in our life. If you were ever on the wrong side of that and you loved the other person they didn't pick, maybe one of those.
I like that interpretation.
Wait, so like, who is the character that is the one that got away?
That you feel is the one that got away. So let's say Twilight, it was Edward or Jacob. If you were Jacob girly, you would have said that's the one that got away.
Okay. Hit me in the heart, Kiara.
I was gonna choose between either that love triangle or the Hunger Games one, so I would have lost either way.
I would have lost either way. I love.
Well, that's what I'm saying. For you, I know that I would have lost either way.
I just want Suzanne Collins to know that I know that she messed up because she had to make Gale the bad guy just so that people would be like, yeah, Peeta's the right choice. If you have to make the other person the bad guy in the last book, they're the one that got away. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, now I feel like I can't put my answer. Thanks.
No, I'm so glad we could give you that soapbox moment, honey.
Thank you.
You deserved it.
Now I'm trying to think because I don't like love triangles, so I don't really read a whole bunch of them.
Neither do I.
Wait, why is this?
Oh, I got it. I don't know, doesn't count if they're dead.
I'm like blanking on the name of my character.
I don't think you heard me.
Wait, what did you say? Does it count if they're dead? Does it spoil? Because don't put it if it spoils.
Fudge.
You can say a spoiler if you would like, but you'd have to give people some time to hide.
It's not even a spoiler. I feel like it's like the main thing people know about him.
Okay, I have to put the name of this series because neither of you have read it. So, feels right. Do you have yours, Hope?
Yes.
Oh. So I'm the problem. Hold on. Not that you would have been the problem if you didn't have yours.
Alyssa, you look so sad.
Yeah, because I just thought of a book that made me sad. And I guess I'll put that. Even though it doesn't really count.
Wait, why is mine, like, not forming correctly? I don't understand.
I can't put that because it's going to spoil it for Kiara if she wants to read it.
The format keeps changing. It's fine. I fixed it.
I'm sorry. I don't have
Maybe this one is just a whole bunch of spoilers. Because if you think about it, any of them, if you read, you find out that the love triangles.
Okay. Well, I'm still gonna say mine, but I'll just say right now, you're entering a spoiler zone. For
Spoiler.
me, you're entering a spoiler zone for The Natural series by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Okay? What about for you, Alyssa?
Throne of Glass, the very first book. Assassin's
Okay.
Blade. Throne of Glass.
Oh,
Spoiler warning for The Hunger Games, which should not be a spoiler for anyone in this day and age. So
I love causing everyone pain. Okay.
okay. You have approximately 3 seconds to jump off. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
You're a psychopath for holding your fingers up like that.
I know. As soon as I did it, did you see the pause in my brain? Did you see that? I couldn't even like put my finger down. I was like, I had to think about it.
You didn't even spread them out. You made a gun. Oh, I don't think we can say that.
You made a pew pew.
You made a pew pew. Didn't even spread them. We're gonna have to cut that out. We're throwing up signs that we don't understand.
Wait, Sam, put confetti cannons above our hands. Okay.
Blur our hands.
just like pixelated pew pews.
Hope don't add more. We have to leave this in. We'll figure it out.
That's so funny.
Okay, so you had plenty of time.
Stop.
If you don't want to be spoiled. The people who hopped off didn't get to see it, so we'll just leave it in.
Run
Just
away.
for like the dedicated listeners. Okay.
This is
3,
a countdown. Yeah.
2, 1.
Ouch.
Sam.
Okay, I'll get mine out of the way because no one knows this one. It's Michael from The Naturals. I don't know. I could feel the turn when it was like we were going to pick the other person, and it broke my heart the entire time. I almost didn't want to finish it. That's all. Thank you.
Sam from Throne of Glass. He's definitely the one that got away.
That hurted, like, a lot. I
Not
didn't
just
like it.
because of his current
State.
status, but also because she didn't know what she had when she had him.
Am I the only one that's thinking back to our Galentine's episode where you said you would make him stay dead?
I said I would leave him where he was. Okay?
Exactly.
Wow, so you're insensitive, is what you are.
I'm not a magic worker. What do you want me to do?
That's true. Well, I recall in that episode as well, I said that I would marry Peeta. And I think I said something else related to Gale. I'm not a Gale girly. I'm a Peeta girly at my core.
That's crazy.
I hated
I know.
Peeta. I hated him so much. Like,
Gale
until the
was-
last book where he was forced to be the bad guy again, just like Alyssa said. All the way, Gale.
I didn't believe it from the day I read it. I read it and I said no. They're ridiculous for running with this. Who believes this? I wrote Suzanne Collins a strongly worded letter and I hope she read it and really thought about it. I'm just kidding.
I would say no way.
No, I didn't.
That's funny.
Yikes. That's hilarious.
Okay, next question, team. Most likely to make friends in the bathroom on a night out.
Mm-hmm. Can they be from two separate worlds?
Or are we
Sure.
putting
I was
two
just going to pick
people?
one person.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think either is fine.
Most likely to make friends in the bathroom on a night out. Okay. That's fine.
That's okay. You can
What series
describe
is
them
she
like you
from?
told me.
What book series?
The book we just read. The last book we read.
Oh.
Is it does her name start with a B?
Maybe.
Oh, I thought that would like jog your memory, because that's what I think you're gonna put.
The main character of the book we read?
No.
The friend.
Oh, yes. It is.
Yeah, I had to Google one of my people's names earlier.
At least I think it is. Okay. Yep. We're going with it.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Rosie!
Oh my gosh, Kiara!
Rosie from Wild Love, the first book in the Rose Hill series. I don't know. She just seems so nice.
Yeah, me and
I
Kiara
think
put the same
a
one.
lot of people make friends with her, so.
She would be easy to make friends with.
But I wholeheartedly agree with Hope's as well. Hope, who did you put?
I put Brianna from A Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez, the book we just read. I think she is like a total girl's girl best friend ever. And I feel like her attitude would just be like that towards any girl who showed her any kind of kindness, excluding the other friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
So
I agree.
Solid
Okay.
picks.
All right, our last question is, who is most likely to be a lightweight? Same. Ready?
Oh, yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Oh my gosh.
I said Yrinn Hightower from the Throne of Glass series. And I say that with like the most love in my heart. Like, I think she would be so fun, but only if she keeps it to like 1 or 2 drinks.
You're like the most love and respect for her. But...
Absolutely. I'm a lightweight. Relatable, so.
And then Hope also chose a Sarah J. Maas girly.
I did. I put Feyre because, I mean, girl has 2 sips and she's dancing all night.
That's
That's
true. But that
fairy
Fey
wine,
wine. Yeah.
Don't be putting disrespect on our girl's name.
No, I mean, I do the same thing. Hello?
And I put Lily Calloway from the Addicted series. I think if you just read even like half of the first book, you might pick up on that pretty easily. She's also like all of like 5 foot, so no wonder. We don't blame her.
She's small.
She's small.
She's small girl.
Okay, guys. Well, that's all the questions that we had today. We want to thank you for joining us as we played Who's Most Likely To. We hope that this was entertaining for you, and maybe if any of you agreed with any of our picks, you can just let us know, either here or on our Instagram, or I said here but I meant YouTube, or on our Instagram. Just shoot us a message at Totally Booked Readers.
And make sure you follow us on all of our socials at Totally Booked Readers so you can stay up to date on our most recent episodes and releases.
And we hope you take some time out of your Totally Booked schedules to join us next Tuesday for our March and April reading recaps. Yay!
Thanks.
Bye.